rural reconstruction at Vishva Bharati, which is a central university at Shantiniketan in West Bengal, northern India. And Sujit and done a lot of research work on rural education and sustainability. So Sujit, you can take it from here.
Thank you, Noel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where we are. And welcome you all to this innovative and thought-provoking global plenary organized by AWE. Due to time constraints, let me straight away come to the topic. The title which I'm going to discuss is, SDGs with special reference to rural India. As you know that the Millennium Development Goals were the world's biggest promise, a global agreement to reduce poverty and human deprivation at historically unprecedented approach through collaborative action. Subsequently, the Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the Global Goals, were adopted by all United Nations member states in 2015 as a universal call to action to end and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, an ancient Indian phrase meaning, I quote, "The world is one family," unquote. It really captures the spirit of India's approach to all aspects of life. The Sustainable Development Goals are the part and parcel of the country's long-standing tradition and heritage. As the fastest growing major economy of the world, India is uniquely placed to deliver on its commitments to inclusive and sustainable development. Externally, the country has played a key role in shaping the SDGs and ensuring the balance among its three pillars, that is, economic, social, and environmental. On the other hand, internally, it has launched many programs to make progress towards these goals. Stakeholders from various walks of life, center and state governments, industry, civil society, and academics are coming together to promote a better future for the country. Rural development has always been a significant concern in all debate pertaining to sustainable development, especially of developing countries throughout the world. India is not an exception. Rural development has great importance for a country like India, where majority of the population, nearly 68.64%, live in rural areas. The present strategy of rural development in India mainly focuses on poverty alleviation, better livelihood opportunities, financial inclusion, provision of basic amenities like health, education, communication, etc., infrastructure facilities, and technological advancement through innovative programs which resulting to inclusive growth of India's economy. Reinforcing India's commitment to the National Development Agenda and SDGs, India has organized several forums to develop policy and action perspectives, elimination of poverty, promoting gender equality, addressing climate change, and many others. Many of us, previous speakers, they have mentioned about this inequality on this. Initiatives. Most subnational governments have carried out a similar mapping of the SDGs and targets to the departments and programs in their respective states. A good number of government's programs would directly contribute to advancement of the SDG agenda. Some of the programs that have been launched by the government of India are covering a combination of more than one goal. This is a very important point I want to mention. I want to give noteworthy examples by it. The Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act provides a legal guarantee of a minimum of 100 days of wage employment per household every year for unskilled workers in rural areas. Women and disadvantaged groups have been the largest beneficiaries of the program. National Rural Livelihood Mission, another such initiative, is devoted to creating skilled employment for the poor. The mission aims to bring one female member each from a large number of poor households in rural areas into self-help groups in a phased manner. Enabling access to quality primary education and affordable healthcare forms an important strategy of the country. Under the National Health Mission, a broad spectrum of intervention focused on in primary healthcare is being implemented. The ICDS attempts to ensure that maternal and child malnutrition are addressed. So, Right to Education Act, that is also another important program for free and compulsory education. Save the girl child, educate the girl child, motivate the women to come forward for education. Another ambitious initiative is housing for all by 2022. Many more initiatives were there in India for achieving the SDGs. Also, special attention has been given to develop rural India. But within this stipulated time, it is very difficult to address all the initiatives. Implementation of the SDG agenda through close collaboration between the national and subnational governments, as well as active participation of all other relevant stakeholders. India is taking many programs and policies for fulfilling the SDGs, but of the programs. If we can properly implement the programs, I hope India will surely achieve the goals within the stipulated time. With this, I end my lecture. Stay safe and stay well during this pandemic situation. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sujit. And I'm going to go directly to Rex. And Rex, if you could keep, and I'm sorry, Rex, I'm giving you a little less time than everybody else. If you could keep your talk to about 6 minutes, that would be great because we're running out of time.
Okay.
And so Rex is has been a member and the backbone of the UN